Okay, y'all, I've got one last suggestion for the 4th of July menu. I think men really like bratwurst. So I've got some nice bratwurst links, and I'm going to prick them. And I think I'm going to get a sharper knife because you want to pop that skin so it won't be popping on you. So it can have a way to escape without hitting you in your pretty little face. So I'm gonna flip them over and prick them again. Uh-oh. She's calling us. Just a few little pricks. All right. So we're gonna put them over here into our skillet, and I've got it heating. All right, I'm gonna turn that down. All right, I'm gonna add my beer. Whoa. And I'm gonna add 2 of these big cans. To me, I don't think it needs but 1 can. What kind of beer is it? Foster's. Smells like beer. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and add both of them because I'm going to add my onions to it, and I want to make sure everything's covered. In goes our onion, and that onion's gonna season that up real good. A lot of people like, when we do low country balls down here, a lot of people like to add beer to the pot. All right. So for about 50, that's not the right lid, is it? That goes to that one. So let me see if I can find this lid fits. It's not a match, but that's the lid that fits that. So I'm gonna bring that to a ball, and then I'm gonna lower the temp and let it cook for about 15 minutes. Okay, y'all, we're gonna finish up those bratwursts. Like I said, this would be great for the 4th of July. If you're grilling, you can grill these brats on your grill. And if you have a cast iron pan, you can do your bell pepper and your onions in a cast iron pan on top of your grill. So if you're trying to keep all your cooking outside, this is the way to go. All right, I've got about 1 tablespoon of olive oil and 1 green bell pepper and 1 big onion slice. Now you can use red, orange, green, whatever pepper you want. So I'm gonna let these cook for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna take our brats out. And I'm gonna brown them up a little bit with the peppers and onions. All right, I'm gonna take these out and let them sit here on the platter. Look at those onions. Yum. And then, like I said, I'm gonna brown them up a little bit. Ooh, and I'm gonna save these onions too, because they'll be good in something. I know they'll be good in something, y'all. Okay, and I've got these hoagie buns fresh from the bakery, and they're just called hoagie rolls. So they've got kind of the hard crust, so you can split them this way, but I decided to split them this way because I feel like it'll just hold them better. and maybe even get a little bit more onions and peppers in there. But before I stuff these, I'm gonna put these in my air fryer and heat them up just for a minute. Here we go, laughing and scratching. Those are just almost there, so I'm gonna put our brat in here and just kind of lightly brown it off. But they are totally, completely done. Just slightly warm. I didn't heat it so much that it got hard. And now this calls for mustard, but I know my husband, and he's gonna be asking for his mayonnaise. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on there. Come on, mustard. There we go. And I'm gonna layer this with, he's gonna tell me to leave off the mustard, the onions and the bell pepper, but I'm not doing it. He has to have the whole thing just like it's supposed to be served. Then he can take anything off he wants to. All right, but he does love those onions, so let's see if I can scoop him more onions. How does that look, y'all?
That's good.
Doesn't that look delicious? And do it all on the grill. Happy 4th of July, y'all. I'm fixing to call the big man. I get so tickled. Aunt Peggy calls Michael. She loves Michael so much. And she calls him my main man. And she said yesterday, she said, don't forget to not let anybody near my main man. I said, I won't let anybody near him. I'll even try to stay away myself. I'm gonna bring Michael in and see if he'll taste it for y'all. Okay. I went outside to get Michael to taste his rock, and there was somebody out there with him. One of the cutest people you'll ever meet. Come on in, James. Y'all, this is our crabber friend. And James brought us a bushel of crabs for a crab ball last weekend. Out of this world delicious. Why don't you come do a show with me?
All right, yeah, we'll do one.
Would you take me crabbing?
I'll take you crabbing. We can do it. Right,
Let's do it. Let's do it. I'll get Michelle and James and you if you want to go, and me.
We'll do it.
All right, so I only had one of these prepared because I didn't know James was out there. So, Michael, you're going to lose half of your bratwurst. I knew you wouldn't mind.
No.
So, is there anything that you won't eat, James?
Oh, no, man.
So, you're like me?
Eat anything.
You'll eat anything that don't eat you first. All right, Michael. There's yours. So, y'all taste it and tell those folks out there what it tastes like, okay?
Okay.
You don't have to take off your hat if you don't want to. I want to tell everybody about your crabbing company. I just heard a, oh, my Lord, and a,
That is good.
Well, if y'all want the other half, I've got more bread and I'll fix y'all another one.
This is delicious.
Good, good. I'm so glad. Now, you're supposed to have it with just mustard, but Michael likes mayonnaise, so I'll just put both.
It's very good.
On that one. Well, I'm so glad you like it, James. So tell everybody the name of your company. You know, it's hard for me to say. You're trying to get it through my head. Did I give you your napkin?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So the name of my crabbing company is Blue Collar Crabber.
Blue Collar Crabber. I don't know why it's so hard for me to say that one.
But we're just getting up and going. My grandfather, he crabbed for 40 years in Tivoli River, Richmond Hill. And when he passed away, I inherited his crabbing license. And so I kind of went.
That's one of those things that's hard to get, y'all.
Yeah, you can't get them unless you buy them or he passed away with them or
Yeah.
things like that. But I kind of wrestled with what I wanted to do with it, and I went back and forth, and I knew Papa. I was crabbing with him since I was 5 years old, and I knew Papa would want me in the water.
Absolutely.
So we're kind of doing it a whirl. We're gonna go and we're gonna try and make something out of it, and it's blue collar crabber. We're just.
Was that the name of your granddaddy's?
No, man. My grandfather actually, he would just crab for all the local people and just
Crab because he loved it.
he loved it, yes, ma'am. And he loved to give crab to people. He loved to have crab bowls at the house. Any given time, he'd have 15 to 20 people. I was just telling Mr. Mike that out there at the house, just enjoying his, his company. And so he was a good man. And so I'll probably never be able to fill his shoes like that, but he's,
One day you will. And do you have any sons?
I do. I have John Morgan Henley is my son, and my daughter's named Addie Henley.
Okay, well, one day when they take it over, after you retire, they'll probably say the same thing. I'll never be able to fill Daddy's shoes. But
I hope so.
you will, and they will.
Well, his granddaddy and my daddy worked at the railroad together.
I know. That's
For
what you
years.
told me.
And,
For years and years.
and daddy pretty much was almost like his papa. Once he got home, he wouldn't leave. He pretty much hung out here. So he didn't have but a handful of friends. Well, he had a lot of acquaintances, but
Yeah.
His granddaddy was one of his friends.
Yeah.
One of his
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
That he could ask anything.
Well,
They
before,
would go hunting together and stuff.
yeah. They ain't nothing like them old friends. But before James leaves today, I'd like to go ahead and set a date, James, when you could take me crabbing. Could we do it? And Michael is down to one boat. I can't believe it. But that little boat out there, could we use that to crab in?
That's plenty big enough. Yes, ma'am.
Could we do that? Could we borrow your boat, Michael?
Well, I might run it to you.
Still paying my way.
Oh, I'll let you.
So let's set a date to do it. How's crabbing right now? Is it good or bad or indifferent?
It's kind of mediocre right now. We're still kind of early.
Oh, we are.
I look at that. When we come to like around the August time frame, that should be on fire.
Okay. Well, why don't we put it on the calendar for August?
Okay. Sounds good.
And I'm going crabbing with my buddy James from Blue Collar Crabber.
That's it.
I said it, didn't I?
You did. You
Well, finish eating now. I don't want you to leave nothing. Do y'all want me to fix another one?
I don't.
It's so delicious.
Love and best dishes, y'all. You're always welcome in my kitchen, James. Hey, y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.